Seed sowers, stay tuned. We've got a really fun new system to show you that we're super excited to use this year. Hey guys, Sean and Allison here from Spoken Garden, and we're here in our Zone 9A garden. We're doing some seed sowing today. We've got some transplanting to do.
We've been growing a couple different seedlings, but we've got this new system that we want to show you too. So let's get to it. Last year we were sent this Vego gardening seed starter kit, and there's a couple different things going on here. We also are really excited to show you that we have a bunch of pepper plants growing here. And now we started these by seed back in January 25th, I think is what the tags say. And so these have been growing in these trays with these domes on each one of these seedlings here, these different seeds. Oops, I just dropped out some water. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Under some grow lights in our garage. They've had a little bit of a journey of some really cold weather in our heated, not so well insulated, closed off garage. And so it's been interesting. Now you can see here some of these seedlings for these pepper plants didn't get any germination or very little. There's like one here and this guy. It's old seed. So had to try it though because I really wanted to grow these peppers. This was my baby this year. Allison helped me keep them watered and stuff off and on. This is a Vego gardening seed starting tray system, and there's two different sizes here. This is a jumbo size pack right now, and it's a quad. It's basically got 4 cells in it. Really cool. This is at least 3 inches tall. I mean, that's all soil, and you can see it tapers a little bit. There's slits in these too that you can see the soil here, and this helps aerate the soil. It helps with water drainage, but also it helps keep the roots not growing out of this. It's kind of a root pruning, air pruning type of system for your plants, for your seedlings, which is really cool. So that's a fun part of the tray right there. This is what they're calling a standard sized cell tray, and it's got 8 cells. So you can really pack in a lot of seeds in here. And I kind of doubled up, or more, I guess, like tripled up in some of these. Couple extra seedlings in there. Happens to everybody, right? And they still have the side slits on here for that root pruning going on. These are about 1.5 inches to 2 inches tall, so not as much of a soil profile here, but still a lot. There's a lot of soil right there for these roots of these seedlings to really grow, get established, and get strong before you transplant them. Oh, and I forgot to show you. So on both of these, they have little holes in the bottom. So when you go to transplant these, you literally put this on its side, and then here, go this way, and you can push up. It just comes right up. That's super cool. And we're going to transplant these in a little bit. So something really cool about this this seed sowing system here, these tray systems, is there's a couple different options for watering. There's a center like cell. It's a mock cell. They didn't put a cell in there to grow your seedlings here because this is like a central water part, a central watering system where you can drop the water in here. And then there's little holes on the sides to each one of these cells to where you can just water right in the center, and the water will dissipate out into each one of these cells. So it makes watering a lot easier and a lot more gentle to not only seeds, but seedlings. And so this one, so the jumbo size. Now for this one, it's a little different, but same concept where you can, right here, there's a little indentation where you water right here, the water will go through and go to each one of these cells. Super cool. Now, something else that's fun is you can also water with these domes. It's got a little opening right there, right in the center. Fill that with water. You'll be able to see here, there's just a little drip going on right there, and it just drips right into the center where then the water is distributed out to the cell tray. Something else that's really fun about this system is it comes with a really fun tray, a really sturdy tray. This tray also works really well for bottom watering. The tray will fill up with water. You only need about maybe 1/4 inch or so, depending on how dry your plants are, and just let it sit there. The reason this happens is because they are open on the bottom to take in the water to then wick it up into that soil profile. Pretty cool.
Okay, so you just saw Sean explain our first bundle that we received from Vego last year. We've grown in these for 2 seasons now, right? Mm-hmm. This year, the peppers, Sean's peppers, as we call them. Last year, we loaded these up with zinnias, and they grew really well. Here's the new bundle, and you can see like all the different parts. This is called the Ultimate Seed Bundle. Comes with 8 of the standard sizes, like the smaller ones, 8 of the jumbo size, and then it came with 2 trays of what they're calling, this is their new size, it's called Giga. Look how huge these are. They're basically like 3-inch pot size, they look like to me, don't you think, Sean?
3.5 inch, something like that.
Oh my gosh, these are huge. So to see the comparison here, look at that. This is the jumbo. Look how big those are compared. We're using these just flimsy black plastic little 6-cell trays that we've been using these for years.
We recycle them.
Oh my gosh, we recycle them. They're like broken and cracked. I mean, you can hear them, right? So we're completely upgrading now. And they all have their own dome lids. So you saw these lids, you know, those are the same. Now the Giga comes with a large dome lid. I'm going to take all the lids off and I'm going to exchange it for something that we haven't shown you yet. Let's take the little ones out, because what we want to do is get these all the same height, so you can see that. And Sean's coming in as our lovely model here. With this kit, they also sent these, yes, very nice job. They sent one like huge humidity dome, and we're not sure if it's for all of these or just the two big ones.
Fits perfect.
That's perfect. You can probably hear some weed eating going on in the back, or line trimming.
Happy spring.
It's spring. Everybody's doing stuff. So the first thing we're going to do is transplant and pot up these dahlias, because they're just getting like tightly bound in here. You can tell they're getting really stretchy and just, they don't look very healthy. I'm going to pop these out of these little black cell trays here very carefully. And with this size and the space for the roots, they'll establish out in the garden so much faster in about a month from now when we plant them outside. So I'm going to get the rest of these transplanted. And then we'll pick out some seeds, because we're not quite sure which ones we're going to sow this year. So I want to show this to you guys. Look at, this is one of the dahlia seedlings, and you can actually see where it's, whoops, I'm trying to be careful with it here. You can see where it's thickening up right here, and we think this might be the start of like a tuberous root. Dahlias are so fun to grow from seed. If you haven't yet, you should totally try it. Okay, so enough nerding out. Sean and I get excited about stuff like that. All right, those are finished. So what I'm going to do is get these filled with soil and get them ready, and then we're going to pick some zinnias. I was going to do some cosmos today too, but we have way too many zinnias that we want to grow this year. As always, we have a hard time saying no to zinnias. All of these zinnia seeds need to be sown at 1/4 of an inch depth, so super easy. I'm going to get these done, and then we'll move on to our next project.
All right, guys, well, while Allison's over here at the pallet table taking care and getting all that seed sowing done, we're over here, you're gonna be with me, and I'm just gonna show you, I'm transplanting my pepper plants that I started back in January, and I'm gonna transplant those into these fabric bags right here. I'm gonna show you how to transplant out of the standard sized Vego cell packs and the jumbo ones here. And so it's really easy, both of them, basically it's the same thing. Remember I was telling you about that hole at the bottom? Just take your finger and you'll just push it forward, and you see that soil coming out there? And there you go. It's almost in the same kind of plug, which makes it really easy and less damaging on those roots. And then I'm just gonna make a little hole here. I'm just going to place it in there. When you're transplanting these seedlings, you want to match that soil level to the soil level of what you're planting into, that same soil level. That way, the plant doesn't know the difference of being transplanted into the new containers or its new growing area. And you're not going to mess with the plant's equilibrium of being planted either too low or too high, because that can lead to a whole bunch of other problems too later on. So let's try one of the jumbo packs just to see here, because I haven't tried this yet. And we've got roots all the way down to the bottom. And so I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to push and see, we still have that top soil level. It's still intact. We can just match that to where we're planting it. Super easy. In this jumbo, you can see it's got those air open pockets there. Now you can see it lets that air get in there around those roots so the roots don't drown if there's too much water. Also, it helps makes those roots distribute themselves a lot better around in that soil pocket, trying to get out of those other cell trays that where you literally, like the pony packs from that Allison was showing you, you have to pinch those. And that's okay, but sometimes when you pinch those, you're going to hurt those roots. You're going to make them flex in a way that they normally wouldn't do that. Whereas this, if you just push up from the bottom, you're not pressing on these. You're not squeezing or crushing any of that root tissue. You want them to establish faster, and a really good way to do that is don't mess up or mess with those roots too much. Like Allison, I've got a lot more to do, so I'm going to jump in and get this done.
All right, you guys, so we had so much fun getting these all sown and transplanted.
It was a lot of fun showing you guys just those new plant systems and also just getting this done out in our garden. It's spring. We got a lot more of this to go. So make sure to check back and see how things are doing.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to watch these grow. And our next step is to get these under grow lights.
Yes.
Keep them watered and watch the humidity dome at work. That'll be fun.
Yeah, and look for updates on all these seeds and using this new system. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, because we'd love to have you along on our garden journey, and then you'll also get updates on our latest videos.
And if you're interested in checking out these new seed trays like we're using, check down below in the description. Vego Garden, we've got a coupon for you to use for $10 off.
Always.
And these are on sale right now. So
yes,
check. Hopefully by the time you watch this, the sale will still be on. It's possible it might be already over.
We really appreciate you watching all the way to the end. Make sure to give us that thumbs up. We really appreciate that too. Leave us a comment down below if you haven't already. Love to hear from you. And yeah, with that, thanks again, and we'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.